Alrighty, what am I going to say today? Well, you're only going to know what I say here, and that's only if you get here to listen to this. Right? So, what have I got to say here? All of a sudden, I got a frog in my throat. So, my last video seems to have an unusually low view count on Rumble. But over on YouTube, it's almost better than average. Kind of strange, really strange. But I kind of let it rip, didn't I? I did. And some of you might think I was being a little harsh. And boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Some of you might think I wasn't harsh or hard enough. And that's the camp I'm in. That's the camp I'm in. So words are important. Words are very, very, very important, and how they're used is very, very important. And I got a new word to put into the mix. Proliferation. Maybe I'm not saying that correctly, but I think that I am. Proliferation. Meaning expansion, growth. So when I started ripping on every truther with a podcast, with a show, who's a fluencer, etc. Every patriot, every truther, every D-class, every anon, every alt media, every mainstream media, all all who are in positions of a quote unquote authority, an imaginative authority, that oppress, suppress, and or attack oral health with cannabis are guilty. In addition to the oppression, the suppression, and the attacks, they are guilty of proliferation of tooth decay, poor oral health, and all the subsequent poor health conditions created by the conditions of poor oral health. So I've recovered from over 40 chronic conditions simply because I got all my toxic teeth removed. So I don't think I was harsh enough. I don't think I was hard enough. Um, this is Christmas Eve, and one lonely soul here. Uh, Blessings on you, whoever you are, and wherever you might be. I don't think I was hard enough. This is a matter of national security. The health of the population, the physical, mental, and spiritual health of the men, male and female, is a matter of national security. And so if you've been following along, you might know that I have a new dentist. And and I've told the stories. So, cut to the chase, to the point here. The correspondence from the dentist prior to our first meeting, first in person to person meeting, correspondence saying, please do not bring your magic mouth rinse. Don't bring any free samples. It would be inappropriate for us to accept them. So this really is criminal. This is criminal. The man is well aware of the fact that the ADA, British organized, British operated, British run by bar agents, British accredited regency, ADA, the British organized ADA, the British run ADA, the British operated American Dental Association. Put it in writing to me near 10 years ago now that they will not look at my science unless an ADA dentist recommends it. There is not an ADA dentist to date that will recommend it. In fact, if I bring it forward, I'm kind of treated pretty shitty for it. So I've talked about oppression. I've talked about suppression. I've talked about attacks. But poor oral health is in endemic. Endemic. That means it's not a pandemic. It is endemic. That means it is everywhere. You don't have to worry about a breakout. It's everywhere. It's endemic. And it is nasty. And so the oppression is an act of proliferation of the fucking ugliness of poor oral health. Suppression is an act of proliferation of the ugly aspects of oral health. And the same for the attacks. It is enabling rather than taking steps for the disabling and the eradication of. There are ways to end poor oral health. But I don't think the American people or the world's population is ready to give up carbohydrates. And it's carbohydrates and saliva and the bad bacteria that create the plaques. Now, xylitol apparently it doesn't kill the bad bacteria, it disables it. That's my comprehension of what the action of xylitol is on the bad bacteria. And xylitol is a sugar substitute. I think xylitol can be produced from different resources. I'm thinking it can come from a birch tree. I'm thinking it can come from corn. Xylitol has a reputation for causing gas, bloating, and diarrhea. And I'll attest to that. And so, like anything, you want to build up slowly if you're using xylitol. But cannabis is not without its concerns for discomfort. A undernourished or malnourished endocannabinoid system having the introduction of cannabinoids can be dicey. Can be dicey. And it can vary from retching your guts out, hugging the commode, to being curled up in a ball on the floor, incapacitated, and maybe puking and shitting while you're doing that. That's reality. On the other side of a discomfort with cannabis, you can hallucinate. If your endocannabinoid system is malnourished, undernourished, you can actually hallucinate. So, cannabis is not without its discomfort, but that is primarily, and I'm going to say, I think exclusively on malnourished, undernourished endocannabinoid systems. Because my experience is when a endocannabinoid system is nourished, there's none of that. There's none of that. There's only what I would consider mild effects that would be equivalent to, for sensitive people who drink, sensitive people who are sensitive to alcohol, maybe after one glass of wine. People that are very, um, what Babylonian word do I want to use? That drink regular and have a tolerance, so maybe it's like your third glass of wine, or your third or fourth beer, or that third shot of tequila or scotch or whiskey or rum, right? It's very mild. And with cannabis, there's a wide range of enhanced feelings that can be experienced, and that is dependent on other things. But my point here is about the proliferation of a horrible, horrible situation. And every motherfucker that says, hey, tune into my show, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, donate, support me. I'm here to bring you the truth. And they won't tell you about me. They won't tell you about oral health with cannabis because they're afraid. Makes them a part of the oppression and the suppression and the proliferation of a goddamn national motherfucking security issue. I don't think I was near fucking harsh enough. I don't think I was near fucking hard enough. I cannot comprehend the mental sickness, the cowardice, the spinelessness, the, the ability of people to just accept taking it up the fucking ass. I don't think I was hard enough. I don't think I was harsh enough. These fucking two-faced fucks. Two-faced fucks. I don't think I was harsh enough on the two-faced fucks. And there's so many of them. I've been beating these drums hard for years. I've been around the circuit. When the deep state fucking bar agents fucked me out of international patents, I went public, shared my trade secrets, and encouraged anyone outside of America in the cannabis business to bring it forward. people fucking get a patent, and the motherfuckers, the deep state fucks, they infringe. They got the money, they got the manufacturing, they got the bar agents in their fucking pocket. They fucking roll over the fucking little guy. The little guy ends up in court with a fucking bar agent, and the fucking judge fucking hammer down, and the motherfucker's lucky to get a percentage of fucking royalties. I don't need no damn fucking royalties. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. And I don't need no fucking British agents fucking making no fucking goddamn decisions. I'm tired of the fucking British agents in my motherfucking way every fucking step I take, every fucking where I go. And I'm sick and tired of the American people being sick and tired. So no, I don't think I was harsh enough. I don't think I was hard enough. Still one person here. All right. What else have I got that I want to talk about? Anything? You know, you ain't got no court. You ain't got no court. And apparently you ain't got no vote. And you know, your currency is worthless. It's fucking worthless. America, Americans, land of the free, where we have the highest incarceration rate in the world, in the land of the free. The highest incarceration rate in the world by far, in the land of the free. The home of the brave, where no one will stand up and do the right thing with regards to oral health with cannabis. Land of the brave, my ass. Cowardly. The fucking forefathers are rolling over in their graves, baby. Forefathers are rolling over in their fucking graves. Where are the men? Where are the intelligent men? Where are the scholarly men? Where's the fucking bookworm? Who's going to tell you the truth? Where's the pencil neck fucking tweed sweater vest guy who's going to tell you the truth? I don't know where to find it. Where's the alpha? Where's the sigma that's going to tell you the truth about oral health with cannabis? And if you can't trust them to fucking uh, um, have the fortitude to do something as honorable and simple as give you the knowledge of oral health with cannabis and how we can end tooth decay, how we can end oral disease, how people can keep their teeth, how fucking toxic every root canal tooth is, how fucked up the system is. And the reason we can't do anything about it is because we don't have a justice system. Where are the fucking men that are going to tell you this? All the fucking motherfuckers, David News Treason, fucking pussy. Rambo and Friends, fucking pussy. Michael Jaco, fucking pussy. David Nino Rodriguez, fucking pussy. Crow Radio, fucking pussy. Warrior Calls, the fuck is his name over there in Canada? Pussy. Alpha Warrior, pussy. Charlie Coward, pussy. Derek Johnson, pussy. The list goes on and on and on. Jesse Waters, pussy. Tucker Carlson, pussy. I've been around and around and around and around and around, and the list is much, 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 much longer than that. All of them enabling the proliferation of a nasty that is truly a national security issue. But they're out there selling their shit. Some of them got paywalls. Oh, I gotta pay extra. You gotta pay extra to hear the fuckery I am going to tell you. And you have no idea what I'm not going to tell you because I'm not going to tell you. Not me, them. Right? You have no idea what they're not going to, what they know, but they will not tell you because they are pussies. And yet they run under the banner of patriot, truther, D-class, disclosure. And almost every one of them is on some kind of a health thing, some kind of a health promotion, one thing or another. But to bring on a 67-year-old man who has recovered from over 40 chronic conditions, regained 3/4 of an inch in height, has the science to show that cannabis formulations remove calcified oral plaques, prevent calcified oral plaques, rejuvenate lost gum tissue, prevent gum tissue loss, puts a protective coating on the teeth that's impermeable to acidics, giving you optimal oral health, no bleeding gums, no tooth decay, no bad breath. Well, maybe if you ate an onion, but no bad breath from the secretions of the bacteria and all that nasty fucking shit in your mouth. I'm sick of fucking pussies. Todd Scanati and Dr. Blair. I think about these motherfuckers from time to time. Veterans, both of them, Dr. Blair and Todd Sconati, veterans. Both of them in the cannabis business. Todd Sconati thinks I should stay silent. Dr. Blair says, I see it, but I won't say it. I got better things to do. Veterans in the cannabis business. This is the world we live in. I don't think I was harsh enough. All right. Wow, 3 people here now. Anybody got a comment? You know I'm right. You know I'm right. They're more than just part of the attack and the oppression and suppression. That makes them part of the proliferation. Proliferation of what? Dis-ease, pain, discomfort, loss of productive time, loss of wealth. And in the case of a root canal, which in America happens 40 million times annually, in the case of a root canal that happens in America 40 million times annually, a permanent toxic tooth that works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, doesn't take a break, doesn't stop for lunch, doesn't stop for dinner, doesn't go to sleep, doesn't take a holiday. And Dr. Thomas Levy, a heart surgeon who finds oral plaques in the high pressure ventricle of 90% of his patients, speaking at an international oral health conference, blistering these fucking idiots. Don't they even read their own literature? Tells them that he finds oral plaques in the high pressure ventricle of 90% of his heart attack patients that he operates on. And explains that his science proves that every root canal tooth is a toxic tooth. We're bacteria that can morph into very toxic, lethal bacteria, can fit 5 side by side. As well, fungus in the tubal of the tooth, where it can be 2 to 6 miles of tubal. And when the nerve is dead, there is no flow through those tubals to keep them clean and healthy. And that when it's in a molar, the immense pressure from chewing is more effective than a syringe. When that condition is in a molar, the immense pressure from chewing is more effective than a syringe at delivering the toxins into the lymphatic system. And Dr. Levy explains that this can be a cause of virtually any inflammatory condition. And claims it's the cause of the majority of breast cancer. So oral health is extremely fucking important to overall health. The 2000 Surgeon General's report stated you cannot be healthy without good oral health. Now, I'll tell you something else that my observations are that is something that is probably endemic is fungus. Foot fungus, jock fungus, nail fungus, candida, and over the years, I have noticed how often the shelves in the drugstore and the grocery store are empty of the fungal treatments. And I'm going to tell you something that you maybe you've never heard before. All these claims about how you can get rid of it. If you got dead teeth and they're fungal infected, you ain't never getting rid of nothing. You might knock it down. You might make it look better. But baby, it's building, it's coming right back because it ain't never went away. Because your immune system cannot get to it in those tubules. That's like Cheyenne Mountain to the military. That bacteria and that fungus is very well protected. And I think grinding teeth is in many cases can be the body's the body working to get those toxins out of the tooth and into the system where it can attack them. Because they're leaking into the system and causing damage. And nighttime, supposedly while we're sleeping, that's when our body repairs. So I've got a theory. But do you think any scientist or any researcher or any fucking doctor will fucking work with me on anything? 10 years of oppression and suppression and attacks on my ability to further investigate the benefits of cannabis formulations for oral health and overall health. So no, I don't think I was near harsh enough on these motherfuckers. Their sins of commission, their sins of omission. In the military, cowardice, an act of cowardice can get you in front of a tribunal. So where are our brave veterans? Where are our brave veterans? All right. I think I'm going to wrap it up now. Blessings on the three people that are here and everyone that'll tune in. Merry Christmas. All the best for the holidays, whatever holiday you're celebrating. And I'll be back soon enough. Hasta luego. Hasta la vista. Adios.